Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. I have to look. The beginning of the week, and I don't even know what day we're on. Hi, Sue. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Treese. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Lisa Hampton. Hi, Mary Casey. Thank you, Cheryl, for sprinkling. Hi, Sandy Kling. Hello, Miss Edie. How is everybody doing on this lovely Monday? Lovely, lovely Monday. Start of a new week. Hopefully this week is nothing like the end of last week. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. Hi, Louise. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Sheila. Hello, Roxanne. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so I was really off my game towards the end of last week. There's some things that have happened that it's no need to talk about, but there's some things that happened that just kind of really just threw me off. It just threw everything off. So it was it was evident by just the live that happened on Saturday. I didn't know who was next and who sent me anything. So there was just a lot of things that were going on. So anyways, you have a splitting headache? Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Cindy. Hello, John, if you're home. Hi, Laurel. Love you too, son. Hi, Luann. Hello, Sandy Cooper. So, hi, Deborah. So anyways, hopefully this week it'll be better. I don't know how much better. Trevor, I was talking on the phone yesterday, and Trevor, while I was talking on the phone, decided to have a full-blown conversation with me about working this week. And so I have the phone in one ear, and I'm trying to listen to what this person is saying to me. Hi, Cindy Truitt. And then I'm listening to what he's saying to me, and then for what I gathered, he is wanted to work late this entire week. Hey, Perkins. So thank you for sprinkling. So when I got off of the phone, I went up to him and I said, what exactly did you say? Did you say you're working late all week? So yeah, he's not going to get off until 8:30 in the evening all week. Bingo. You're a winner, chicken dinner. So whatever. I told him, I said, do what you got to do. But, for this 1 week, but if it's going to happen more than this week, we're going to need to make other arrangements for you to get home, because it's already disrupting this schedule. And then to pick you up at 8:30 in the evening, that's too much. So I know you guys are saying Uber. Oh God, just driving me nuts, I tell you. So let's do something to be cute. I bought in a couple of papers to the store. They're the paper designs, and these are the little baby angels. This one is baby 0113, and this one is baby 0111. Such cute little cutie pies. I think we're going to use this one today. I did bring them into the store. I added a couple of things that I had time to add this morning. That's straight on my desk. Now it's straight. So these are available in the store, and then aren't they cute? They're sweet, right? Hi, Helen. You'd slap me, but I'm too far. I slap myself. See you when I see you. Michelle Chastain. I knew I seen somebody that I didn't say hello to. Hi, Michelle Chastain. So I'm thinking I want to do this little cutie. And but the thing is I don't know what I want to do her on. So let's put this little cutie away so she doesn't fly away. So And then, I don't know where this came from, but this showed up on my desk. It's just a little pink cross. It's got like pink little rhinestones in it. So I don't know if, I really don't even know where that came from. I don't remember. I mean, that's not, it's nothing that I would or have worn. So I don't know where it came from. So anyways, I did pull out a couple of, hi Deborah, I pulled out a couple of substrates because I don't know what I want to do with her quite yet. What I was thinking is I kind of want to make her wings very sparkly by way of, I don't know, like a diamond dust or something, but I wanted to do her wings very sparkly. I have a feeling that this one, she's not going to fit in there, and she's going to get chopped off. I have a feeling. Nope, she's going to get chopped off. So we cannot use the arch. So then I think it would be better just to do this one. And so this one is just from Hobby Lobby. It's pretty close to a 16 by 12. It's just shy of a 16 by 12. So I was thinking, we put her in here. And then maybe we do like a bunch of molds around her, like some flower molds. Do some pretty flowers around her. Hi, Tina. Hi, Deborah. Yeah, that arch is one of my, I have a few of them. They're just great little bases. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. And then I did pull out a bunch of like flower molds because, like doing just a bunch of like just putting flowers around her. And then, of course, this, what I think is an ugly edge, we can always trim that out with wood bin or something. So let's get the edges off of her first. And then we can figure out what's the what. What the what? What the what? Oh yes, Trevor. Yeah, he makes enough money for Uber and then some. Oh yeah. Ugh. So, how many of you watched the mystery box challenge on Saturday? Y'all, I was so thrown off. And that was my fault because when I was thinking Blingy Wonderland, I was thinking of like winter wonderland. So I was thinking like snow and blues and, to that effect. And so when it was red, when I pulled out the box of flowers, I knew I was in trouble. When I pulled out the box of red flowers, I was like, ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. I don't work with red very much unless it's Christmas. And so I immediately was like, and I was already having a rough weekend. So then my brain was like, yeah. Yep. That was bad. And I think Lisa was talking about it right before I was live. She was like, when these first started, we pulled out everything, like anything and everything under the sun. We pulled it out, and I literally pulled out substrates, but I didn't pull out anything else that I like, any other background papers, any other colors, any other, nothing. I went straight for winter. That was all that was in my head. And woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I will show you. It's gonna cut off a good bit of her wings. So no, I don't think so, Brioni. Yeah. All right, so let's get off. Well, I'll let that dry out a little bit, and then we'll go through and pull off and snip the bits. But let's get this inside. We're going to go ahead and paint that white. Hi, Mary Sharkey. It's too small. I was excited to decoupage a paper onto the nice frame I bought from Hobby Lobby, and then realized I did that. Oh, Cindy. We all do that, though. We all do that. I mean, that blessed sign back there that I did just, 2 weeks ago or whatever, I kept saying, don't put it upside down. Don't put it upside down. And it's upside down. So, yeah, we all do that. I don't know what as many times as I told myself not to put that upside down. And then when I was done, the hooks were at the bottom. Let's get an angle brush. I don't know if I really want to go willy-nilly up on the sides, on the inside there. I don't know. I've got a bunch of gold leaf. I just feel like making her super angelic. So I'm thinking we might put gold leaf all in that inner rim there. Once we get all of the molds and stuff down. So I bought Troy his own, another iPad holder, like the one that he keeps taking from me. And he was so excited. So I thought, yeah, I'm talking about you. And then I pull out my iPad today and he wants the holder. I was like, wait, I just bought you one just like mine. But here's the thing. His is like a teal blue and mine is a mint color. But it's the exact same thing, the exact same case, but not the same color. And I should have known, right? You would think, after 24 years, I would get a clue and just have bought the same exact color. But I was, trying to buy him his own color. No. Okay, son, I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, I will fix the TV in a minute. All right? Ooh, hi, Marilyn. Oh, don't be nervous, Mary. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. Just make sure you're on a level surface. And, have your heat gun out to pop those bubbles. Be prepared to cover it. Because, especially if you have little fur babies, you don't want anything to fly in there while it's curing. But I'm sure it will be gorgeous. Make sure you post a picture so we can see. All right. Funny thing is there's like white paint already up on the edges that I did not do. I'm trying to be careful, and there's white paint already up on the edges, so whatever. I mean, I'm sure we'll paint something later, but just thought it was kind of. All right, it's good. Good enough. Hi, Connie. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. Troy, you don't even watch the TV, son. I don't know, baby. I don't know. If this is what you are looking for, here, Troy. Here. Is this what you want? I don't know, babe. All right, let's dry this a little bit, and then we'll get our pretty angel on there. Hi, Stacy. Good morning, Nikki Hunter. I have to make a menu for this week. I don't even know what I'm cooking for dinner today. I need to make a menu for the week. Man, I'm just combobulated. Let me tell you what. All right. So, as usual, whenever you're painting on wood, I talk about it all the time. Those fibers lift up. So, I'm just going to take a 320 and just knock them down. You just don't want that bumpy feeling, or just the little bumpies underneath your rice paper. Troy, what am I using this glue for, son? Honey, you cannot glue that on your... Oh, my goodness. All right, Troy. I don't know why you want to glue this on your phone case, babe. Let me see. You know the magnet already sticks to it, love. I'll do it. I will do it. But the magnet already sticks to your phone, your case. That's the whole purpose. Ay, chihuahua. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I did put the bigger express glues in the store too. I had the 20 mils in there. Someone asked me for the bigger size, so I have a few of the bigger ones in there. Also, there's stuff that's out of stock that we've been waiting for. Apparently, there's supposed to be like a bunch of containers coming, so hopefully they'll come fast because I'm out of stuff. All right, so I'm just going to, we're just going to put her in the middle. I like to pinch out the edges to get some of these thicker fibers and cut them off. Because although like the frayed edge, it blends better. I just feel like when those thicker fibers are out there, how does it do that? Does anybody else, when anybody else is watching Facebook, and if you get a message on your messenger, does it click you out of your whatever you're doing and go over to Messenger? I don't know why it started doing that the last few weeks. It's super aggravating. All right, so I'm thinking we're just gonna put her in the middle, and then mold equally around her. I'm gonna get my squeegee. Poop. All right, so I gotta stand up because I'll think she's straight and then I'll finish and she'll be actually like that. So hold on a minute. Is it me or is she crooked? I feel like she's crooked. All right, well. So, decoupage, varnish, and glue matte is what I am using. I'm just going to do this a little bit at a time. That way, if she is crooked, I'm not trying to lift up the whole piece. I just have to readjust. All right, so I'm going to take my squeegee. And you want to push out because you want those fibers to lay flat. So push out from the middle, push out. Then you don't get any shrinkling. No shrinkling. All right. Good evening, Jill. Ow. Okay, good. I didn't. Hi, Miss Shauna. I really thought, I'm like, why is it doing that? And I checked my settings because I was like, is that something in the settings that, they automatically turned on and we got to turn it off? There's nothing like that in the settings that would lead me to believe that that's an option that we can turn on and off, but it's still. I don't know why they do the things that they do. I mean, it's always a mystery, but that is just, I don't get it. All right, so don't pull your paper taut. That's a good way for you to get wrinkling is when you pull your paper taut. So just let it lay and push it down with your squeegee or however you lay your paper down. Just don't pull it tight. Don't put tension on it. Just let it loose and then lay it so you don't, get any funny wrinkles. Hi, Sandy Triplet. how you antique it. Decisions. All right. No, she's gonna be so cute. All right. So same thing. You want to go in the direction that you want your paper to lie. So, you know, you want to push out. You don't want any of those edges. You don't want any of that buckled because it just makes it harder to blend. And then on a flat surface like this, I always say that if you do like to, you know, do the ironing method, you absolutely, that would work too. Whatever floats your boat. But one thing I will say is don't overwork your paper. You overwork your paper, then you start messing with the ink, and that will make you unhappy too. So, all right, let's dry this. Then we'll sand off the edges so we can get that to blend properly, and then we'll get some pretty molds on here. Hi, Nancy Church. Doesn't she have a cute little face? This just looks so sweet. What the heck? What is red? Well, we know the only time I've dealt with red recently. Thank you for spreading the chaos. No, you won't ruin it, Brioni. All right, so we're gonna dry this, so that way we can take a 320 and we can blend out the edgings here. Hi, Judy. Hi, Catherine. I know, isn't she just got the sweetest little face? She's so cute. Hi, Laveda. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Patty. Hi, Debbie. It's in my store. Sue, just put in the link for it. You can find it in my store. All right, so you just really, before you do any type of sanding, cutting, or anything like that, you want to always make sure that you're dry. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Hi, Julie. Oh, it's not Julie. It's Julia. Sorry. Julia McDermott. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. Hi, Julia. Maybe if I go get my eyes checked. I just realized, y'all, I don't think I've been to the eye doctor. I didn't go all last year. I can't remember if I went the year before that. And then I wonder why I can't see a doggone thing. My contacts probably are doing me no good. Okay, so we're just going to take a 320 for whenever you do this. If you choose to do this, you don't want to ever use anything lower than a 320. I would suggest a 400 or even a 600 I have used. And so what you're going to do is this side is not feeling so dry to me. So we're just going to take the edges here. If you are to go around and take your finger around it, you can feel all where the paper ends. So the purpose of this is to blend that paper, so that way if we do and when we do, because obviously we will have to add paint to this, we're not going to see where the paper ends. And then you don't have to worry so much about, well, you know, my paper is not covering the entire surface. And you just, once you can go like that with your finger and you no longer feel that edge, you're good. It's good. So then it just gives you just that real seamless edge there. And then I'm going back and forth that way, but that's just the excess decoupage varnish and glue that was up there that I can feel. And you feel it right away. You know exactly when it's enough. But I will tell you that when you do that, it makes such a huge difference on when you're blending. Oh, I know I'm getting old, but my eyes have always been bad. My eyes, I've always had, my vision has always been, I always say I can hear real good. Seeing is a whole nother kind of, it's a whole nother question. So now remember when you're doing this, you are obviously going to lose a little bit of the edgings around the paper, but you don't want to come, now obviously that's exaggerating, but you want to literally just come to the very edge and pull back. This is another reason why you want your paper to be very dry, because if you were to do this and it's even just a little wet, y'all know you're going to pull that rice paper and it's going to rip. And you're going to be sad. Is that the tacky end? Hi, Teresa Cherry. I just got a promo from Uber for 25% off the next 20 rides. I'm very Casey. Really? I didn't. You just got the promo? Maybe Maybe I got one too. They get worse over time if you don't have, I know. And usually I would go every, you know, I have to go every year because I'm a, you know, I wear contacts. Troy and Trevor every 2 years. But I know I didn't go last year. And I know that the boys weren't due last year. So that's why they didn't go. Okay, this is our last side. Hi, Laura Brown. Are you talking about because of Ubers? That is so true, right? Don't get in the car with anybody you don't know. And now we call for Lyfts and Ubers and... Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yep, you were taught. Never even, you know, get close to somebody if they're talking to you from like the car. And you remember, you know, stranger danger. Don't get too close where they can pull you in. All right, let's get that. Okay, now let's look at these. So my thought is, and I haven't done this in a while, and I don't even think that I've done it. I think the last time we've done this was kind of similar to it on a tray. So I literally want to take up the border that's not covered with molds. So I'm going to pull out the Jovi clay. Oh, good kuggly muggly. I wonder if I have to open a new pack. Okay. We'll use the rest of this one first, and then I'll open up a new pack. You can use any air dry clay you like. I prefer the Jovi air dry clay, especially if you are not so comfortable with clay. It just, to me, it's not as wet as DOS is, or DAS, or whatever you want to call it. So I used to use only that, but prefer Joby. Hi, my Mara. Are you serious? Hi, Brenda. Sue, are you serious? You used to hitchhike. Like, what do you mean? Like, just to get around you used to hitchhike? Or were you, like, traveling the country or something? Like, why did you hitchhike? All right. So let's see how this... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I can already tell you that I don't want to fight with this. To go to bars when you were underage? Okay, Sue. Okay. I have no words. I have no words for that. Good. Googly muggly, Sue. This is my only words for that. Okay. Now that we know Sue. So I'm thinking I'm going to use, I don't even know what this is called. Country Blossom, I think. You can get this at my Micah's Daughters. This one is Fragrant Roses. This one you can get on my Amazon store, but I'm going to tell you, this one's so old, you probably have to go so far down to find it, that if you are interested in it, just send me a message and I'll send you a link. All right. Now, you guys know whenever I do clay, I do not like using cornstarch or anything. I have always used baby oil, but you use whatever you are comfortable with. If you do want to try baby oil, I will tell you the trick to it is it's a very small amount of baby oil. If you soak your mold in the baby oil, it will have the reverse effect of what you need it to be. Is what all this is for, is just a releasing agent, right? So if you soak it in baby oil, it will actually give you a hard time because your clay is almost going to want to jump out of the mold. And when it has a lot of little, areas, sometimes it is harder. I would just, if you're having a hard time and you use oil and or cornstarch, whichever you prefer, and it's not releasing for you, just stick it in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes and then it'll release. So we're just going to, so basically what we're going to do is just start building up all around, and I'm going to just oil everything right now so that way as usual, so that way I don't have to keep, stopping and doing it. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. I know. No, I just think it was funny the way I can't see you. I just couldn't see you out. hitchhiking. But then again, you know, times have changed, right? I mean, I don't think anybody would even think about hitchhiking these days. All right. So air dry clay, you know, even when you are using it, and especially like how I always have the fan on and whatnot, just seal your bag up as you're using it, so that way it's not getting a bunch of air in there. Hi, Wendy Martin. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I know. Leave it to the dogs. All right. All right, so because I work on a glass mat, I'm going to just put down a little bit of parchment paper, because when I flip and roll, you guys know, if I get lazy like I often do and don't put down the parchment paper, it sticks to the glass, and then I've got to, you know, try to unstick it. What, Pops? I don't know what you're trying to do, but I can tell you gluing that magnet onto your phone is not the business, son. It's not the bee's knees. All right, so you put your clay in and do your clay however works best for you. I know people put it in and they pinch off the excess. That I can't. I don't. I stick it in there and then just use my palette knife to get off the excess. And then what I do those, I put my finger in a little bit of clean water and I just run it on the backs, just because I don't like that bumpy lumpy, you know. I don't like the bumpy lumpy. And then what I always say is flip and roll. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Margaret. So flip and roll. Flip and roll. Flip and roll. Ta-da! But I actually don't think that I want this piece right yet. So we're going to take that off. Okay. And so you see where what I'm tinking? Heavy body gel. They changed the packaging. If you guys have gotten some of this lately from my store, changed the packaging, and so now it's hard for me to, I can't tell what I need. I know, isn't she a cutie patootie? Ashley, isn't she cutie patootie? All right, so we are going to, with some heavy body gel. Now I know for a fact you don't belong there because I put my finger in water for no bumpy lumpies. Heavy body gel is what I swear by for the back of my molds, whether it's resin, clay, form flex, what have you. But you use whatever you like. Okay, Troy, you want me to open a pudding right now? Right now, son? Right now? Okay, so let's start down here first. Ah, yes. Oh, you guys can't see. Because it's a big board. Here. You see what's happening? So we're going to start down here. Troy boy is here. He wants a pudding. It's PT time, y'all. I'm hurrying. You want heavy body gel on your spoon? It's going to be stuck to your fingers. It's going to be stuck to your fingers. PT time. All right. I'm a hot mess with clay. Okay, so we got this big boy. Yeah. We got that big boy right there on that. So even though that is, you know, it's curving like this, we still want to kind of do a little bit of symmetrical stuff here, right? Actually, Troy threw me off. Hold on a minute. We're going to get my silicone brush. We're going to dip that in a little bit of water. And we're going to get off some of that excess heavy body gel, because we definitely, even though it dries clear, we don't need it to be a big clump there. And then we're going to pat that down to make sure that it's connected everywhere. And I do see where we've got some excess clay, so I'm just going to, all right. Okay, so I do want this again, so let's take a little bit of that baby oil and run it along the sides again. I don't necessarily want that leaf part, but we can very well use that later. Whoa, that was the wrong one. I knew it was going to do that. How about you just move that? We will probably, because we're going to need little fillers. So that's where all of the little, you know, the matching flowers and all of that will go into as well. So we'll get a base down, and then we'll start filling in the mold. So again, and I just wrapped it in a baby white, because I do always have my fan on. Yeah, so, and teach me. You made it look easy. I'm a hot mess when I try to get. Wait, what else did I miss? Teach you? I could teach you. So I have used baby oil for years. I know a lot of people use cornstarch. I know that anybody who hasn't used baby oil and they hear me say baby oil, they go, oh, and they think that it's going to make a resist on their paint and this, that, and the other. First of all, you're not using that much baby oil to create a resist on your paint. And I have never, ever, ever, ever had problems with it doing that. So but you're literally using a very light amount of baby oil. All right, so again, take off the excess. I'm going to stick my finger in a little bit of water, and I'm just going to smooth out the back. And that's just, you know, I don't, like I say, I don't like all those bumpy lumpies. I don't necessarily need this at the bottom right now, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. And then flip and roll. Flip and roll, flip and roll. Okay, so let's cut off that little guy there too. Got to keep my spatula straight. And then, oh, that's okay. Actually, that's all right, because it's facing the other way. I'm not mad at it breaking like that, because we're going to try to manipulate it just a little bit so that it almost looks like it's supposed to be mirrored. And here's a thought, Terry. You should probably put the bottom on first. All right. So let's do it like, I'm gonna try. So on this side, because it's supposed to go this way, on this side we will have to probably fill in a little bit more, but that's okay. Just going to kind of change the direction just a little bit. And let's see if we can push. There we go. That works. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh my gosh, you stop it, Ashley. No, so this one is a Prima mold. So IOD, you can always tell IOD, Ashley, because IOD is like the gray color. And Prima, redesigned with Prima, is like this, I don't know, the brown. So this is a redesign with Prima mold. And it's available at my Micah's Daughters, and it's called Country Blossom. Okay, so we're going to, again, just take... Because although that dry is transparent, if you let that dry like that, it's going to just be clear blobs, right? And that's not what we want. Okay. So for down here, I'm tinking. Let's take that one right there and put that down there. So let's get our clay that's tucked in all of this. We could probably even take that too, but we'll work with this one first. No, so my shop is craftandchaos.shop. This is just an affiliate I have at Micah's Daughters. I don't sell the Prima molds. I only sell LaBlanche and Decoupage Queen. And my friend Mara sells the IOD. All right, so again, I'm just gonna take a little noodle and we're gonna put some clay down in here. And you do want to make sure you're pushing down so you get a good impression of that mold, right? And then let's, and all I'm doing is just taking a little bit of that baby oil and putting it on the spatula so that way it doesn't stick. Okay, and a little bit of water just to even out and push that into there. And you can see right here, you can use a little bit of clay. So let's put that in there and take off any excess. And it's good. It's good. And let's flip and roll. Flip. And roll. Now this one, I'm going to tell you, without some type of releasing agent, whether it be the baby oil or the cornstarch, this one because it has so many little intricate spaces, if you're having problems getting it out, just pop it in the freezer for like 15 minutes and you'll be good. All right, let's put this one right here for right now. And I'm going to turn this so you guys can see it a little better. And then let's see how much of this will fit on there. All right. So I am going to take, well, actually I'm not mad at that. Let's take off that right there. It's like surgery. And then we're going to tuck that in there. We're going to take that leaf off. We might need it again. So we're going to butt that flower into this flower. And what's going to happen up here? Do you want that to go up or down? All right. So we are going to take all of this off and just reposition it. Hi, Cynthia Diane. Hi, Kathy Napick. I wanted to do IOD, but they want an actual store, or you have to have one of everything. That's too rich for my blood. Yeah, my Mara has a brick and mortar down south. All right. So let's get this one on there, and then we are going to then do some mold surgery. And this is the fun thing about working with clay. You know, you have the freedom to kind of do whatever you want, actually. You know, with resin, you know, they're not so pliable, right, when they set. So then you got to either hurry up and try to get them down when they're right out of the casting, or okay, so that one is going to look like that belongs there. And where was the little, actually, let's take one of these leaves, oi, and let's cut that off. And then we're going to take a little bit of water so that way you can't see that we cut that off. And then we're going to take off that little stem. And then we're going to put that mold, that little leaf down there. Okay, and then what do we have? If this is going to, I don't even know, because this is really thin because obviously it's the top. So we could put that there, and then we can add some flowers down in there. Hi, Deborah. This is Heavy Body Gel, Pentart Heavy Body Gel, the glossy, which is basically the one that dries transparent. So it's right here. And I do have it in my store. The picture might look a little different because, like I said, they just changed the packaging. All right, so now we made that go that way. Let's take off some of this excess glue. Okay, and then we already put the baby oil in these flowers here. So let's take some of those flowers because we're going to fill in some of these little spots. think I just put my finger in that petal when I flipped it over. All right. Okay, so let's take that little flower, and this is when I wish sometimes that they would put like a couple extra of the single ones so we don't always have to make so many. So we could put that one there. That'll work. And let's see. And they can overlap. I don't mind if they're on top of each other. So that one we'll put right there. The frame or the actual, she's an A4. The frame, I think I said earlier, was just shy of a 16 by 12, I believe. Okay, and then again, always make sure you've got contact. One. All right. I like it. I think that's going to be cute. Do we need anything right there? Because we have all the little sprigs and stuff. Well, we can always come back and layer more if we'd like. That just looks like something sticking off that doesn't belong. So let's take that off. Okay, so now let's start working up this side. Or actually, what we should do is probably do what we did at the bottom along the top. So then that way, yeah, yes, You're putting them on with what? Hi, Lucia. Hi, Kay. I'm putting them on with the Heavy Body Gel, the transparent. That's the lid. All right, so again, we're going to go through and take a little bit of, oh, gosh. What is it? It just kicked me out again and took me over to Messenger. And remember, when you're doing, I know it probably looks a little crazy when I'm going through this, but really focus on when you're putting these sides, right? Because that's what you need to release is the sides, you know. Yeah, you need it on the, you know, on the actual mold, but you really want it to release from the side. So make sure you're getting high enough up there with your brush. And not just the base of the mold, because that's not doing what you need it to do. You need the mold to release. Okay. And then we're going to end up using those later. So, all right, let's take some of this. I'm back. Okay, so basically what we did at the bottom, let's take those and flip them. So same thing. And again, we didn't really use any of the leaves or anything from the bottom there, so that's not so important. Oh, felt like I digged way down. I guess I did. Now, the redesign molds don't have the lip that IOD has. So when you are trying to get off your excess, you know, you kind of have to, don't dig down with your palette knife. As you see, when I did down here at the bottom, I had a little bit more pressure than needed, and that's why all that clay came up. All right. I feel like it's a little light right there, so I'm just going to add some clay on there, and then I'm going to put my finger in the water and even out all the bumpy lumpies. Still feel like it's a little light right here. Just gonna add a little bit. Okay. And then flip and roll. Okay. And then down here, we didn't take any of that. Okay. So now, take these. Same thing. Okay, I'm actually going to turn her upside down. You guys see? You're not able to see that bottom corner yet, but there you go. Okay, so we're going to start the same way. We're going to do, so we're going to mirror the top to the bottom. Actually, I feel like this one probably has a little bit more space, so let's adjust that a little bit. There we go. All right. Things. And get off that excess. And just make sure it's all down. Hi, Joy. Hi, Angela. Hi, Carol. No worries. Never, ever late. Never, never. Okay. So, same thing. We need that side again. So, I can see, obviously, it's shiny. I can see there's still a good amount of baby oil in there. I'm just going to take a little bit up on the sides, especially up here where it's tiny. And then let's get some more clay. And this is actually going to dry out before we get time to use it. So let's put it back in the bunch. And then we're going to get some more out. What are you so excited for, Troy? Huh? Oh my goodness. Why is your hair sticking up? You changed your shirt again? Ay, 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 ay. Troy. How come? For why? You changed your shirt too many times already. Hmm? That's my style, Mom. Yes. Okay. What? Wait. Okay, I know what you want. Hold on. Please don't do that, son. Oh my goodness, Troy boy. All right. Oh. He was like, "You're not gonna help me. I'm just gonna throw it all down." All right. Troy and Onyx, can you please? Troy and Onyx, locals. Okay, let's put a little water, smooth down the back, so it's nice and smooth back there. And it makes a difference to me when I'm gluing it and it's just a flat surface rather than having it real uneven back there. So just a little bit of water. You're not trying to, give it a bath or anything. All right. I'm pretty sure I did it again. So we need to take off that little bit. All right. Troy, stop, because now she's by my feet again and I can't be sitting way far back. Hi, Sandy. Now I'm going to have clay all over my face. Felt hair in my mouth. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay, so then this is the one where we're going to get it down there, and although it's facing the other way, we're just going to try to pretend like it's a mirror. That works. Too many tintings here. I don't know what I'm grabbing. All right. Okay. Now let's take this piece again, and that will be the top or bottom, or should the top be different? Hold on a minute. Or should the top... Well, it still can be. We can add more flowers to it and make it a lot fuller up here. Or actually, remember, hold on a minute. Remember the cross. Never mind. Remember the cross I was saying I don't know where it came from? Oh. Miss Edie, the chat bot doesn't work on my page. No, I don't have any more of that, Troy. Which is sad because I wish it would, because I would love to see how long some of you have been with me, because some of you have been... What I have seen, though, is really strange. It will say, like, it'll tell me when someone has, like, there was a time when Treese had come on and it had made like it gave her like a comment on my side that I could see that basically labeled her as like a longtime follower, which I'd never seen that before. But you guys know that my business page, which is the Craft and Chaos page, is the chatbot works over there, but you know, over here I'm on my main page. That's where I've always crafted, so I never changed it. But unfortunately, for some reason, the book doesn't allow the chatbot on my main page. Okay, so I believe, was it from here, I think? Well, let's see. Let's take that leaf off. So I want that in the middle of her head. And then we can swoop that way. And I know we cut this off, so let's cut it like that. And then I am going to put my silicone brush in water and round that out so it doesn't look like I cut it. Okay, and then, well, that flower will come out of there. Okay. Since that's connected and staying connected, we'll leave it on. Last time, I think it actually might have come out, or I don't know. I took it apart or something. Hi, Betty. You are so fast doing these. You think so? I feel like it's taking me forever. I'm sure this isn't very fun and exciting, so I'm sorry. I guess I could have probably just done this off screen, couldn't I have? Duh. Now I think about it. 5 years later. All right, let's curve that onto there, like that. Let's put that in there. Hold on, Pops. Do you need my help down, son? Hold on a minute, babe. You know, that was going to go in there. That's going on there. I don't know if I want that drooping over that rose right there. So let's cut that short this time. And then let's clean that up. Then that will go there. Can we get away with doing this here? Of course we can. That will fit right on that leaf. And we'll put a flower right there. There we go. Come on, hair. Aw, Sandy Kling, thank you so much for the stars. I really appreciate it. But then us newbies wouldn't learn. That's true. I just know it's probably not the most entertaining thing. Okay. Make sure that all. Okay, so then this leaf, let's clean up that leaf. So we're just going to add some water take off the rough edges. Aw, Carol, thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate it so much. You guys are the bestest. And then we're going to add this leaf right there. See? And then, let's get our little flowers. Carol! Holy guacamole! What's happening? What's happening? Is my screen going crazy? Okay. So let's get our little flower here. Why do I keep, that's why I stuck you up there. So I stopped grabbing for you. And then let's get our other flower, which I might need 2 of those little guys, actually, to be honest. Because I think I want to slip one right in there. So let's get that like that. Troy, I know you're so happy that you have that, son. Alright, these are small enough. I really don't need to flip and roll these. So I'm just going to pinch those out. I do think I'm going to need one more, so. Oh my goodness, Phyllis. Thank you so very much for the stars. You guys are the bestest. Really and truly are the bestest. Alright. And then let's squeeze that and take that little poppy out. So I'm thinking, I want to slip that one. And this one is free. I know that, so we can move that a little bit. Now, I will tell you, because this is clay and, you know, the places that I'm adding things, when I come back tomorrow, there's probably going to be some little cracks and whatnot, but I'm okay with that. The cracks are going to be okay. So, we can always fill them. Carol, thank you so much. We can always fill the cracks or just leave them, to be honest. So those are going to be layered up there, and I quite like the layering. We're going to actually be layering more once we get the, you know, the perimeter down. Luann, you're not even on Facebook right now. You're over on YouTube. Thank you so much for the stars. Thanks, Luann. Luann went over to Facebook. Okay, now I'm going to give a big push. Make sure that's down. Okay, so now, as we see, thank you, Margaret. As we see now, that's kind of what we have. So we really only have those little bits there to fill in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from this little flower here. And these little flowers here. And see what that looks like. Isn't she so cute, Mara? She said you can multitask. Oh, I know you can multitask. The kind of job that you do, I'm pretty sure multitasking is very important in your profession. All right. So, again, I only want some of that. Thanks, Julia. Okay. And let's get my thingy in there. Well, let's put a little bit of extra. Do I want that? Maybe. I might want that whole flower. We'll just put some in there. Okay, now let's take my finger and we're going to smooth out the back of that. All right, so now let's clean up this first of all. This here. And actually that. Okay, and then the same thing. Oh, that one didn't make it. That might be okay though. I'm going to just take a little bit of water and smooth out, because I don't know if you could see, my hands are so dirty, but you can tell something's been cut there, so that's what the water is for, just to smooth that out so that you don't see that. Okay, so let's lay that in there like that. How much of this can we get? Can we move it out like that? Yes, we can. And then let's cut this little piece off. I like that. Or do we want it to go up this way? Oh, it's better to go up and not down. Okay, that detached. Is that okay? Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to have it go up instead of coming down. Wait. This is going to go like that. Hi, Betty. She's got the cutest little face. She's got a cute little face. All right. Let's add that to where it came off. And actually, let's connect that one over there. Scoop that in. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I really, really like it. What is this that we lost? And do we need it anywhere? It can go right there. I like it right there. I don't know where it came from, but we're going to use you. It works. Thank you, Shonda. Okay. It works, it works, it works. All right. So we need a flower here for sure. That's a big old honking space. So let's get the bigger one that's here, and also I think the one that's right there. And actually, hey, yes, baby? Let's just pinch those out of there. What, Bubba? Oh, Mama cannot touch your, I can't touch that right now. See? So let's take that one and just push it into there like so. Okay. That one's going right there. Looks like it's supposed to be there. All right. Make sure everything is pushed down. Let's get that other side, and then we can figure out now what else looks like it needs maybe a little bit of something. Okay, so I think what we did was took these here. And this one right here, I know it came up a little high into there. All right, whoops. Ah, don't need the top. What, baby? I'm not ignoring you, Papa, but Mama's hands are icky. I know, but Mommy's hands are, look at, Mommy's hands is dirty. See? I cannot. I will help you in a minute. In a minute. All right, let's just get some of this off. Until it doesn't have enough in there, I'm just gonna stick some in there. Whoop. Okay. So messy. So messy. You do not want me touching your iPad. All right. So let's clean it up right now. So I know we cleaned that a little bit. And then that. Okay. Same thing. I'm just going to take a little bit of water, and that edge right there, that's very blunt. And then up here where it's very blunt as well. Just gonna smooth that out. Put the curve back. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna have the same thing with this one as we did, because they don't, you know, they aren't mirrors of each other, right? So we're probably going to have to bend this one in such a way. Can you guys see that? You can. Okay. So let's see. Let's have that flower. Touch there. See this one. Okay, we're gonna take this flower off on here, and we will put that one somewhere else. Hold on, Pops. Okay. So before anything, I want to clean up. Okay. Push that all down. And then I'm going to put that flower down here. I like it. Okay. And I'm going to take water where I took that piece out, and I'm going to round that out so, again, it's not, you know, noticeable. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. It's happening, it's happening. She's looking so very cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got a little flower. I think we're going to add you over there. Thank you. All right. So now is when we look at it, obviously it's hard because it's not painted. But when we're looking at it now is like, okay, are there any spots that look like it's knuckered? Like it needs something. Oh no. Well, we're going to throw that clay away because Lord only knows, probably would have picked up something of Onyx's hair. Okay, so we have little sprigs, we have little... I actually am going to do this one right here, and then there's little sprigs all over. Thank you for spreading the chaos, Betty. Thank you, Lucia. Hey! Not again. Okay. Joy, there's a lot of clay up here, son. Don't put it down because it's going to get, okay. It's probably the only safe place is where you put it, son. Okay, let's take out that little piece. We got a lot of stuff to wash today, Georgia. We got molds and everything to wash. And I already know it's already coming off anyway, so let's just take it off. And 4 are you doing? Porque why? Huh? What are you doing? So I was wondering, I don't know so much. That's not too bad. But it needs to come out from something. I don't even know if we need all of it. Hold on a minute. What if we just take some of it? Troy, leave onyx alone, Pops. So I'm just going to use a little bit of water just to blend it into that flower that's right there. Just to close that little area up just a little bit. Hairy dog plate, yeah. I just threw it in the trash. As you know darn well that it would have picked up, that it would have picked up at least one hair. So I don't think anybody wants a hairy angel. I certainly don't. And you know when I would have noticed it, would have been like on the auction or something, and then I would have been mortified. Okay, I don't need that much. Probably didn't need to do it like that, but that's okay. I only need it actually. This one? Yep, this one. Same thing, just going to take a little bit of water and blend it into that flour. Okay, so that kind of closed up that little bit there. I'm thinking we could probably put little flowers. These flowers here, the roses, are not the same as these, the way that the buds are. So I'm not going to be able to use that one. Maybe for the leaves, but I think we're good. So I think we'll put one here. Troy James, stop doing that to her. And then, is this the right one? It is. And then we'll put one here. The other side. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Do we see anything else that maybe needs to have like a flower or something on it in there? Or are we good? I think it's okay. What do you guys think? Do you guys think anything needs to be like in these, or are we good? I don't know. I think she's okay. I don't necessarily think. Hi, Diane. I don't think that she needs anything more. But you guys tell me. It looks good the way it is. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I think it's pretty well balanced. Yeah, we even have to clean this mold. We didn't even use it. Good cuggly muggly. All right, let's get some of that out because Lord knows I don't want all of that in my sink. Okay, so while I was doing this, I realized that I made a humongous mistake, but I was already so far in that I didn't stop. So we should have sealed her prior to me doing anything. Now I did put one layer of, the the decoupage varnish and glue matte on her. However, that's not nearly enough to protect her. So definitely what I'm going to do right now is put down a varnish on top, because what we most certainly don't want to do is start painting tomorrow and then get paint on her and not be able to wipe it off. So we're going to use my the Bear. Sorry, Ani. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Say, I can't. I'm not protected anywhere, huh? So I'm going to use the Bear Gloss. What was the name of that mold? I missed it. It is a redesign with Prima. Country Blossom, I believe, is the name of the mold. All right, so let's get a brush here, and I want to make sure there's nothing on my brush. Okay, Troy, you need to leave her alone. Now you're scaring her, so stop. Wow, Terry, are you trying to put the brush in there? All right, so I am just going to put down a coat, and because this is so important, especially for tomorrow when we go to paint all of the, molds. Because of the way that the molds are positioned, there's bound to get some paint on the actual rice paper that I don't want. So we need to protect her. Did she get something of yours because you're messing with her? Well, you keep messing with her and she grabs your stuff and holds it which I think is kind of funny. But I will put on a layer with you guys, and then I will let this dry naturally, and then I'll come back in about 45 minutes and put on another coat, and then more than likely before I clean up for the evening, I'll put on one more. Okay, bye, my Mara. See you later, alligator. So ideally, we should have put on at least one before putting the molds on, but I mean, it's okay. With the exception of a couple of places, it's not that big of a deal. But you know, you really and truly don't want to forget this step, especially if you're going to be painting. Because you want to be able to have that freedom to wipe off anything that hits the paper. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you varnish it. But I think she's going to be so pretty tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to paint her, but I'm not thinking of going anything crazy colored. I think we're going to leave her pretty neutral in the sense of colors. Make it real like shabby chic almost in colors. And then do like a lot of antiquing and with the antiquing gel. Oh my goodness, the antiquing gel in all of the molds to bring out all of the detail. Oh, I'm so excited. And then, like I said, I really want the outside to be almost angelic in the sense that, I don't know, we do whatever mold we do on the outside, because this is not going to fly the way this is on the outside. And then, what? Hi, Leah. Yes. Hi, Leah. I'm sorry you didn't say hello to you. Yes, at least 3 coats. So I would recommend at least 3 coats. So like I said, I'm going to let it dry naturally, come back, do another coat, and then before I like close up for the night, and I'll do one more. So there'll be 3. I'm thinking outside here on the trim here. It's just a very like almost delicate mold. I don't want anything like crazy out here because I don't want it to take away from, you know, what's going on in here. And then I also am thinking that we do something to her wings to make them, I said diamond dust, but that is like what I was thinking in my head as far as like the shine of it. So I'd like to do something to her wings, but we'll have to see after we, you know, get it all painted and whatnot, if that's going to work or if it's going to look out of sorts. But we'll have to see after we get it all put together. I've been watching your replays. You're so, oh, well, thanks, Leah. I'm so nice to see you. I'm glad you caught me live. Do you always watch on YouTube? Because I noticed there's a lot of folks that watch on YouTube that don't really say a whole lot, which I just if I say anything to those folks, it's just I appreciate you all. Whether you like to chat or not, I appreciate you all for always being there, because I don't see names, but I do see you there. So this is, oh my goodness. How cute is that going to be? Look at her little face. So tomorrow when we come back, all of this will be dry. We'll look and see, because that's just the way clay is. There's bound to be cracks. So we'll look and see if we want to fix any of the cracks. So the cracks are going to mainly happen wherever we have connected pieces. More than likely we won't fix them though, because you guys know I don't tend to care too much about that. And then what we'll do is paint. I'm almost wondering if maybe it might be really neat to do like a stencil around here, and then put gold leaf on top of the stencil, on top of the impression. So I knew I had clay on my face when I was trying to get that hair out of my mouth. So, you know what I mean? Like almost if there's like an embossing of like the stencil, and then we did the gold leaf on top, I think that might be beautiful. So anyhow, right? I know, isn't she cutie patootie? So I can't wait for tomorrow till she's dry. Troy is making a complete mess. He's gluing something to his phone case. Ay, Chihuahua. So I can't wait for tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Oh, look at it. It's Miss Beth. Can you say hi to Miss Beth? She hasn't seen you in a while. See? He loves her some Beth. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Sending blessings and hugs to you, Beth. Love you. Okay, talk to you all later. Bye.